Jake's back here with another video. In this video here, I'll be showing you guys a custom time lapse and tutorial. I don't really do tutorials often, I kind of just do the time lapses, but I think in this video, if you guys follow the steps, you guys will come out with a really cool custom. I'll be working on these Air Max 1s, and I'll be changing these to look like the Air Max 1 anniversaries in the blue color. Basically what we're going to be doing is changing this part here, the middle part, and just doing it all gray. It's super simple. From this pair here, it's going to look like this at the end. If you guys want to see how I did that, just keep on watching. What I'm going to do is grab the tape and start taping off the pieces I don't want to get painted. So I just use a Scotch 3M tape. I got it at Target. It's like $6 I think. Then with the X-Acto knife, I'm gonna cut around it. It's a lot easier when your blade is super sharp, and I just cut it, and then now it's basically done. And then you're just gonna cover up everything that you don't need. In this custom, I'm gonna be covering up the white and the blue, because I'm gonna be painting just like this grayish area. After we have the whole shoot taped up, we're gonna go in with our nail polish remover, and you're just gonna use some cotton balls. Once you have that on there, you're just gonna wipe over the areas you're gonna paint. I'm not using the actual acetone because this material is not leather, so I'm just trying to get off the factory finish without damaging the actual material. You need some adhesion promoter. All you're gonna do is spray it a couple times, and then you're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna be able to start painting. I'm gonna do that outside because it's really sharp, and I don't want it to be stuck in here while I paint. Now that it's dry, I'm going to start to mix my paint. I'm going to mix my paint with some GAC 900. And basically, this is not the container I'm going to use. I already have them here. But I'm going to show you guys the process of how to do it just for the video. If you put this much of paint, you got to put this much of GAC 900. So 1:1 ratio. And then for the white, for my base, all I'm using is flat white and GAC 900. So what you're going to do is mix it. Boom, like that. And it's not even going to be a lot because it's like more watery, so it's easier to have a lot of that. And then just spray that. Boom. And all you're going to do with the paintbrush, mix it around. Simple. So just like that, you got your mix. So now what I'm going to do is basically just apply the paint. Once you get it painted, you're going to want to use a heat gun to set the paint. Once you paint it, you're going to paint it like 3 more coats maybe, and then after that you're just going to paint the gray over. So I'm going to finish these, the base coat, and then I'll come back with the gray. Now that the white has been applied, I did about like 5 to 6 coats. You're just going to want to let it dry, use a heat gun if it's, use a heat gun so it can dry a lot faster. Now basically what I got to do is with the gray, just use another paintbrush and go over it like that. So same thing as the white, just now we're adding the gray. So once it's all painted gray and you like the way it looks, you're going to go in with a matte finisher, just a Krylon spray can. You're just going to spray it up. After that you're just going to want to let this completely dry before you actually remove all the tape. So once that happens, then I'll remove the tape for you. Completely dried, I let it sit for like 20 minutes. And now, basically all I gotta do is take out the tape. So, here we go. I'll do this side so you guys can see. This should be super easy. It's like looking clean already. Minor touch-ups and cleanups is gonna be necessary for any custom no matter what, just so they look very like factory. But that's okay. As long as you don't have to do so much work after you remove the tape, then I think you're pretty good. What I'm gonna do now is get some acetone and go over the blue sections that the gray like kind of got onto, but it's super easy. Just get the acetone, and then get some. I like to use Q-tips when I clean it because it's a lot smaller instead of like the cotton ball. If I mess up, it's gonna take off the paint that I already did of the gray. So this is a lot easier to like control. So all you're gonna do, get some acetone, boom, and then all the blue sections that got the gray, just kind of go over it real quick. Nothing too crazy. Once that's all done, you're gonna want to use some glue right here to get the back tab. So the shoe is gonna be like this. I'm gonna use Blue Angeles paint and a super small detail brush, and I'm just gonna go in it from there. I like to use the cap as like my paint dipper thingy instead of like actually putting the brush in here, because I don't need a lot. So with the cap, it's a lot easier to control it. And then you're just gonna want to take your time. So now once we did the back tabs, I'm gonna be covering the midsole on both shoes. I actually didn't do it on this one yet. So you're just gonna get some tape. How we did in the beginning, you're just gonna tape it off and then use your X-Acto knife to cut off the pieces. So it's a lot easier and smoother. So both shoes are taped on the midsole, and now again I'm gonna use my matte finisher just to spray the whole shoe, so the whole shoe looks like the same type of material. And then after that, we're just gonna lace them up. That's basically it. So let's spray this. All we gotta do is basically lace them up. Easy, easy, easy. Alright, there it is, laced up, ready to go. I didn't even notice till right now that I had like some paint on my face. Why don't you guys tell me? Alright, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this tutorial helped you guys out from changing the Atmos pair to the Anniversary OG colorway. I think it came out super dope. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be on the lookout for the next one, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.